Welcome back, friends, with more Moon Knight. This is episode 2. Interesting thing in the comments of last week's video, people were saying that Steve does have dissociative identity disorder, and they were confused why I dismissed that idea. And I think it was largely because of this medium. It's a superhero story, it's about ancient Egyptian gods, so I assumed there was something else external acting on Steve that led to his condition. And while the experience was very much the same as DID, I thought the cause of it was not. And because I thought Marc was something external because I thought the tall, lanky, godlike thing was the cause of it. And I thought he's external, obviously. And I'm also extremely not used to mainstream fiction dealing with mental health issues other than depression. I've only even seen bipolar disorder once, and it was on a show not many people watched. So it could also be that I just don't have much information or knowledge on DID at all. For instance, I didn't even know it was not called multiple personality disorder anymore. Maybe I missed that class in my abnormal psychology class almost a decade ago. But anyway, excited to learn more about this. We got to see Moon freaking Knight at the end of the last episode after Ethan Hawke's character sent a hound after Steve. So yeah, this is a fascinating show. Very excited to continue. Leave a like, really helps out the channel, and let's get started. Oh!
You there? No? Yeah. Didn't think so.
Our biggest question is why now? Oh, the upside down shot.
I must warn you, what you're about to see is gonna melt your brain.
He probably already wiped it.
Roll the tape.
Oh, never mind.
Scotty. Still Stephen.
Scotty.
That's me. No, wait.
Why are you going in? What are you doing, you donut?
No, just a minute. Here it comes.
Wow.
Wait.
You're fired.
In maintenance is still you, bruv.
Still you. No.
That's not me. This particular group of doctors has a long-standing relationship with us. Doctors? I know this is classic HR to say, but you're not alone. Yeah, it's like part of the problem, isn't it? If I could find that storage locker, that might be my one chance to prove to myself that I'm not mad. Oh, mate, thank you. Oh, thanks.
I know you. Number 43, right?
Oh boy.
I never forget a face.
Really like the cinematography. Seems like there's a military feel to it too.
Oh, my God.
Mark Spector.
Mark Spector.
Oh.
It's totally real.
Go.
Stephen, I need you to listen to me very carefully.
Oh man.
Oh. There he is. Here he comes. Hello, man in the mirror. Meant to be some sort of mad secret agent or something.
Yeah, it's a little more complicated than that.
More complicated? What? Am I possessed? Am I like a demon?
You're
or...
in danger.
I'm never going to go to sleep again. You hear me? Look, I don't care how bloody handsome you are. Tell me what it is you are.
I serve Khonshu. I'm his avatar.
Whoa.
As you are too.
The Egyptian god of the moon.
Moon Knight.
Oh my God, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I eat one piece of steak and then bam, I go bonkers. Oh God, I'm having a panic attack. And I'm gonna go straight to the authorities, and they're gonna put me away so I don't hurt anyone else. And hopefully, NHS will fill me with enough pills so that you get out of my head.
Oh man. Oh. Song for Khonshu? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, damn.
Marc? Where have you been?
Layla?
I thought that you were in danger or kidnapped again. I just kept thinking, he's got the suit, he's fine. And then What
Wow.
if he gets ambushed when he's not wearing it? See the spiral you put me through. It's not okay, yeah? I'm still your wife.
Wife?
Are we married?
Look, I'm pretty sure we lost whoever was chasing you.
How much time did he lose for him to have a wife?
She shouldn't be here. Get her out of here, Stephen. Way out of your depth.
Are you living here with someone else?
No, oh, no. No, this is my mum's flat.
Okay.
How do you explain this? What the heck?
She's my favorite poet.
No, she's my favorite.
That's mental.
Funeral rites.
Well, someone knows their unilaterals. You.
You.
Let's just get this over with. You sent these papers, but you never signed them.
Did I?
Oh man.
This is what you wanted.
Divorce?
Yeah, are we doing this or not?
I would never divorce you. This Mark, on the other hand, is a right twit. Yeah?
Oh.
I don't know how to explain what's been happening.
Stephen,
right?
listen to me.
And inside
Stop.
of it,
Stop what you're doing
is
right now.
all sorts of
Get away from the
things.
bag. Don't show her what's in the bag.
Most
You're gonna get her killed. You hear me?
Ooh.
Most interestingly, what's in there?
Wait.
The scarab? I'm supposed to believe anything you say with this shoved in a gym bag.
Take it. You can have it.
Stephen Grant, can we have a word?
Oh God, they've come for me. Hello, officers. How are you?
Stephen Grant?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, yes. I have a
That's
second.
suspicious.
And,
Ooh. Mark Spector.
Spectre?
that's not mine.
I think you best come with us, son. Was part of a team of mercenaries that hit a dig site in Egypt. Here's what they did to the archaeologists. Zip-tied and shot in the back of the head.
I wasn't fully convinced that they were cops.
Station.
Now, why would you think that?
Help, please! I've been kidnapped! You don't need to fight me, Stephen. Surrender control.
I am never giving you control again. Do you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear, Stephen Grant of the gift shop.
Oh, ow.
Well, no wonder your scales don't balance. It must be very difficult having all those voices inside one head. Do you think that Khonshu chose you as his avatar because your mind would be so easy to break, or because it was broken already?
Damn.
Kill him. What's he saying?
Kill him! Kill him!
Is he telling you to kill me?
Break his windpipe!
Yep.
It's all right. That's all he can do without your help. This neighborhood used to have the highest crime rate in all the city.
Until you took over.
Now, people don't lock their doors at night.
你还是个书的。
Ah, Nistingla, Jamela. Nistingla.
You all speak Chinese?
Mandarin. We all
I did not recognize that as Mandarin at all.
we teach you. Khonshu always tries to ensnare those with a strong moral conscience. None of the gods respect him.
I only punish those who have already done harm.
Can you hear him?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Oh.
Before you, I was the fist of vengeance. Khonshu punishes those who have already walked an evil path. His retribution comes too late by the time his fist of vengeance
Ooh.
arrives.
So you punish people before.
It knows this too well.
Isn't that a bit dodgy, like trusting the judgment of a weird crocodile lady?
You don't need to doubt her judgment.
Why not?
Admit,
Oh boy.
that scarab functions as a kind of compass, leading us to Amit's tomb. Evil eradicated to exist at that moment. Heaven on earth. The scarab.
Oh, I don't have it.
Maybe Mark?
Don't you do it. Don't you say her name.
Do not.
Do not
Absolutely.
give Layla up.
Do
Give
not.
me the body.
Give me the body.
Isn't she judging an innocent person? I mean, a thought can't be evil, can it? I think about killing my boss all the time, but I wouldn't actually do it.
Stephen.
What about a child?
Reputation, horrific and grotesque, is necessary for the larger health.
The child is not a diseased limb. I kind of draw a line there at child murder.
Amit's gift to her first avatar. It contains in it
Whoa.
a tiny sliver
Of her power.
Where's the scarab?
I have it.
Oh. She came and she revealed it. Oh god.
Summon the suit.
I don't
Sorry, what?
Summon the suit.
It's a suit. He doesn't know what the suit is. Oh.
That was awesome.
Just a sliver of power.
Hold the door! There's a suit. I've seen you use it. You bring it out. Where the hell are you? I need you to find it.
No, I can't. No, leave me alone, both of you, no!
Hey! You can do this. I promise. Stephen. It's alright. It's alright, okay. I'll just find another way.
Oh! Oh!
Oi, Stephen, what the hell are we wearing? She said I needed a suit. Yeah, the ceremonial armor from Concha's temple, not Psycho Colonel Sanders. Where is the scarab? Scarab? Oh, what's this?
What?
Pretty cool, actually.
Oh my god. Oh.
You look different.
Oh shit. Oh, come on.
Like a butterfly, sting like a bee. My name's Stephen with a V.
Oh my god. Oh, you like that feeling, do you?
Wagwan! I did it! You got planted!
Whoa.
There's a hell of a punch back there. Someone's gonna get hurt if you don't let me help.
Oh. Love the cinematography. Gotcha. Oh! Holy crap. Oh shit. How? Oh fuck.
I wish you could live to see the world we make.
What the heck?
So this is what it's like,
Whoa.
being on the inside.
Whoa.
It's horrible. How long you been doing this? Long time. I don't like it.
Long time. We've always managed to keep a wall between us, but something's changed.
Keeping me trapped in here, you have no right. My whole life, I can't go on a bloody date. I can barely keep a goldfish alive. When I have repaid my debt, I swear to you, you will never see me or hear from me again. I promise you. We wouldn't be alive if it weren't for Concha. You abandoned your wife. You left her stranded. I did not. I am protecting her. He wants her as my replacement, and I'm never going to let that happen.
Oh, shit.
I don't believe you. I don't give you a moment. Stephen, shut up. I promise.
Holy shit.
You swore he would not interfere. You were nothing more than a corpse when I found you. You think you own his body?
What the heck?
We'll find the scarab.
Too late. Harrow has it.
I'll do whatever it takes, then you let me go.
You may not like my next candidate, near and dear as she is to you.
Where are we going?
Where the hell do you think?
All right. So we're in Egypt, and I don't know if it was supposed to elicit a stronger reaction, but I felt like I knew where we were going as soon as Khonshu said, "Where the hell do you think?" And Egypt is definitely a place I would love to visit. It's definitely the African culture that has most made its way into Western consciousness, but I don't think we really have an idea about what the current circumstances are like there now. All I know about is the 2011 Egyptian revolution. I know there were violent clashes between everyday people and the police, and the people were able to get the president to resign. Kind of mind-boggling. But it'll be interesting to see how Marvel handles this setting. I know I have some Egyptian subscribers, but I don't know if any of them watch my Marvel stuff. If you guys do, would love to hear your take on this show. Going back to what I was saying in the intro about dissociative identity disorder, though, people in real life don't experience their bodies actually being taken over by an outside force through like Egyptian magic, so that's why I didn't think DID necessarily applied to Steven. Like, I wouldn't think of Steve's condition as being a mental health issue, even though there are mental health consequences. I would think of it more as a something actually invaded my body issue. To use what might be a bad analogy, but this is just the way I thought of it. Like, if you have an imaginary friend as a kid, but it turns out it's actually like a real being, like a ghost or whatever, like I wouldn't think of the imaginary friend as an imaginary friend anymore. Still, I think Steven could be great representation for people with DID, but I don't automatically think of Steve as having DID. And I'm not saying he doesn't have it, because he very well may, but hopefully now people understand where I'm coming from, or where I was coming from. One thing I forgot to mention, though, in the intro, apparently this show got review bombed because it mentioned the Armenian genocide last episode, which is just so stupid. I get there's a process of indoctrination going on there, though, and it's not like we in the United States are not victims of that as well. We definitely have people who blatantly ignore the facts, but I think those people are really stupid too, so anyway. Yeah, Egypt. It'll be fun to see in this show, because it was really interesting hearing about Khonshu and Ahmed, but to see where they originated in this Marvel universe, how this entire story made its way to Marc and Steve, I'm all in. This episode is definitely wild. The Jackal is real, but invisible to everybody else except for Harrow, I believe is Ethan Hawke's character's name, and Steven and Marc. So I thought for sure Marc had disposed of the security footage back at the museum somehow, so that Steven wouldn't get in trouble, but no luck there. Also, how did Marc and Layla have a deep enough relationship to be married when he only has control of Marc's body when Steven's asleep? That's so ridiculous, especially since Marc said he's been doing this for a while. Contrast that to Steven, who feels so alone, largely because Marc's made his life a living hell. And he goes again to talk to the gold statue man. He mentioned to who he thought were the police that it was his mother's flat he was living in. So where is she living? And I think it lends credence to my theory that she's dead and he's just talking to no one on the phone. And I can definitely understand Steven being resentful of Marc, but it's not like Marc is all bad either. Like, beyond the fact that he's doing all this to stop Khonshu from taking Layla as his next avatar, like, he got a date for Steven. If all he cared about was keeping a low profile, he wouldn't do that. He felt bad and guilty for taking over Steven's body, even though Steven never knew at that point. Of course, though, his ties to Khonshu then made him ditch those plans for Steven's date, but he had no say in that, really. And at some point, Marc died and was put in Steven's body by Khonshu. So why is it that they look identical then? There's so many questions that are still unanswered. And with Layla, she knows enough to know about the suit, but she doesn't know that Marc is inhabiting another guy's body. And Marc understandably wants to keep her away from the whole mess and from Khonshu. And Steven's like, I would never divorce you, which is, he has a little crush on her already. Likes her a lot. How weird would it be if he and Layla wind up being a thing? Like, how pissed would Marc be, too? Like, only being able to watch from the mirror? That would be, ugh. But it turns out Harrow was once Khonshu's avatar, but turned against him in favor of Ahmed. Both of these gods are outcasts, though, apparently, both for doling out justice on their own terms, though Ahmed does it before the crime even happens, reads into their future, and with that knowledge judges them, kids too, apparently, and he's created a seemingly utopian society by weeding out what he thinks are bad seeds, but so much of what people are comes from the circumstances in which they were raised. So instead of fixing material conditions to reduce the chance of them going down a bad path, he kills them so that everybody else does better, which feels screwed up. And Khonshu, on the other hand, definitely feels similar to the Punisher and Ghost Rider. They act as moral arbiters and kill based on their convictions. Harrow even says that he was Khonshu's fist of vengeance, and Ghost Rider is known as the spirit of vengeance. And I find all of these characters like endlessly interesting. They're fascinating. And there are definitely people who they kill who I won't mourn. But what about the spirit of like rehabilitation, redemption? And they don't offer that chance to them. One can argue that after the things they've done that they don't deserve it. And there are also people who argue that people can't be rehabilitated. I would argue that we don't have a system that actually tries to rehabilitate anybody just to punish them. But it's all really fascinating. I love thinking about this kind of thing and this kind of character. And Harrow, who is somebody who has already been Khonshu's avatar, he says that Khonshu is a liar, that he will never let his avatar free, and it seems to hold true, because Khonshu threatens to take over Layla to Marc if he bails, even though he's been told before that it's his last mission. So I don't see either side, Khonshu or Ahmed, as being good. I only see bad sides and victims in all of this. Doesn't stop this episode from being very, very cool in many ways, though. The summoning of the suit was really fascinating, except Steven's never seen the Moon Knight suit, so he brings out a 3-piece suit. Super funny. And he's still Steven, though. Awkward, off balance. His hand was like wavering and he lost balance. He enjoys the power behind fighting a little bit, though, but still has to give up the body to ensure other people's safety, only for Marc to not give his body back. Jeez, that really sucks. And I suppose Steven will only get the body back if Marc goes to sleep, or I guess if Marc gives it up voluntarily. And I'm wondering if Steven has any skills he can develop or that he already has that might make Marc give up his body to him. I don't know, but I wonder, it feels like it might feel somewhat like being in the sunken place, to be in that mirror world. But yeah, it does feel like there's a push and pull that will lead to a partnership between Marc and Steven. But with Khonshu, it doesn't feel like there's any negotiating with him, especially since he's threatening something horrible to Layla. So maybe we can get Marc and Steven to work together against him, but I don't know. And again, what do you think about Steven's crush on Layla? Because that seems like it would be very fun to explore, but we'll see how that plays out in future episodes. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. Full reactions can be on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, really helpful to the channel, and I will see you guys next time with more. Bye, friends.